You can apply existing credits to invoices directly. I have a few customers that were issued credit memos, and they also had existing invoices. So they'd like that money to go towards their existing invoice balance. Let's go into the Receive Payments area on the home screen. The first thing I'll do is select my customer that has the credit in the Receive From field. I'll choose Brooke Perkins. Here she is. I can see her outstanding invoices, and I can also see down at the bottom of the screen that she has an available credit. I'll select Discounts and Credits from the top of the screen. It's going to pull up her available credit. In the last video, I showed you how to create credit memos. It's automatically going to place a check mark next to it. I'll click Done. And that credit is now applied directly to her first invoice. She doesn't have to pay it right now. It's just subtracting the amount she owes from that invoice. Let's click Save and Close. Let's take a look at that invoice. I'll click Create Invoices. On the top left-hand side of the screen, I'll click Find. And we'll put in Brooke. Here you can see at the bottom of the invoice that the credit was applied. In addition to the tax and balance due, we now have a new row, and that's the payments that were applied to it. It subtracts from the total, bringing the balance down by that much. Another way that I could have done this was to click Apply Credits from the top of the screen. It would have applied Brooke's credit memo to this invoice directly. I, however, find it much faster to go into that Receive Payment screen. In fact, let's do that one more time. This time, the customer wants to apply their credit and pay off their invoice in full at the same time. The first thing I'll do is once again select the customer. In this case, it's Kobe Lucas. Here I can see that Kobe has available credits. And again, I'll click Discounts and Credits. His credit memo is automatically selected, so I'll click the blue Done button. It applies his credit to the first invoice. However, he's ready to make the payment in full. So I'll select these two invoices. Click Yes on the Automatically Calculate Payment screen. And once I select both invoices, I can see a total. This total is the amount of both these invoices with that credit memo applied to one of them. As normal now, I can select how he's going to pay. I can put in a check number and process the payment, and I'll click Save and Close. His invoices have been paid in full, so we've applied an existing credit towards an invoice. We've also further reduced the cost of an invoice that a customer hasn't paid yet. The final thing that you can do was a new addition to QuickBooks Pro last year. You can transfer an existing credit from one job to another very easily. Let's take a quick look in the Customer Center. Here's my Bread Express restaurant. They had their fundraising gala, but they also have a new job, a welcome reception. They had an existing credit for the fundraising gala, and they would like to apply that to the welcome reception invoice. I'm going to start by double-clicking on this invoice. From here, I'll click Apply Credits. Here's their existing credit. If I hover my mouse over this customer job, you'll notice that it's for the fundraising gala. It's for a completely different job. And remember, the whole point of jobs was to keep all the billing separate. So this is a great feature to make it easy for that one customer to transfer money to different accounts to keep it all straight. I'll select that credit, click the blue Done button, and it's going to let me know that I'm about to transfer credits to another job. I'll click Yes, and then Save and Close. Finally, I can close out of the Customer Center.